entire road, they say, is just loaded with good medicines, and spikenard, which is a precious medicine. It almost pains me to take one, but the medicine is profound. And it's in the ginseng family, so it has some of the ginseng characteristics to it. No matter if it's blockage or stagnancy or deficiency, spikenard can come on to help motivate. If you want to take your hands at this and some shovels and stuff, you can start pulling it away lightly so that you can see how the roots spread. So this is the crown and the remaining dead stem of the spikenard. We just pulled the root off and we took the bottom part of the root. So we're going to plant the crown, and there's a really good chance that this is going to take and regrow. And this way you can get the medicine and not take the plant's life even when you're taking the root. And for something like spikenard, it's really worth it.
It's just after 2:30 p.m. and we seem to have lost power due to Hurricane Irene, or Tropical Storm Irene as it now is, and we're getting some pretty good wind gusts here.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from the shore of the Bouquet River in downtown Willsboro, New York. In the Lake Champlain Valley, as you can see, the river is brown. It's very high. This is the fish ladder where salmon spawn during the season. But right now it's a great big mess of mud and water and a lot of rain. There's not much lightning and thunder with this storm, but there is a flash flood warning in effect. And it's a good idea for us to get out of here. Good night, Irene, it says on the Turtle Island. Oh, that's funny. That's a famous old song, Danny. Good night, Irene. No, it was just an old song people sang on their way home from the bar in Jersey Shore. This is a tropical storm. Imagine what it's like being in a hurricane.
Yeah, Francis was a little better than this.
By better, you mean worse?
Yeah.
More interesting?
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, if this hadn't been advertised as a tropical storm, I would say, boy, it's really raining here.
Power at the bank. Well, the bank's not open.
No, nothing. Well, it's Sunday. Nothing would be open.
We didn't see any lights on at all, did we?
I'm just going to drive down to that gas station and see if they're open and they have lights, just for curious.
Did we see any lights on in town whatsoever?
No.
No, we didn't.
But, oh, see, all the fire department people are there. They've got their lights going and stuff. Probably trying to fix the power on. They probably do have power. They're probably trying to tell people, go, no, what are you doing now? Well, they're responding to 911 calls.
Where are we going?
I just want to see if the lights are on down here, Danny, or if the blackout is the whole town. I'm just curious.
I should have trimmed those vines before this storm.
Here's Rick's place. Does he have lights? He's not lights. This place is always open 7 days a week. Yeah. So they don't have lights. Nope, they don't have lights. The electric sign is out.
Yeah, it's totally dark in here.
People are going in the dark, buying groceries. I guess they have to have exact change.
Can we do a weather report about the lights being out?
Oh.
Oh, now his lights are, his flashing lights are on.
I'm lucky I didn't kill my camera. I'm lucky I didn't kill my camera. So I can't keep the rain out of it. Even under my jacket like that, it got soaked. It's gusting pretty good up there, man.
We're going to have to go home and read books by flashlight, maybe.
Yeah.
Jeff, you should bring in some of the flashlights that are in the camper.
Do you want to catch a ride today?
Catch a rud? I would love to catch a rud. But I don't know where the rud are, and we're going to get soaked.
We have to wait till tomorrow to catch any fish. I'll be down there tomorrow trying to catch them.
That's not fine.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping.
Got a branch down here. Power lines are blowing like mad. Holy cow. Danny.
Yes, Danny. I'm the everybody spokesperson.
Well, the sign's hanging.
Look, the sign fell down. Oh, we can do a report on that, huh?
Hurricane down.
Okay, go.
This is Samantha Smith from the Wilkes-Barre Weather Channel, reporting to you from the Bayview Inn in downtown Wilkes-Barre, New York, in the upper Champlain Valley. As you can see, there's a whole lot of wind. The wind is so strong, it's knocked down this sign. As you can see, it's crooked. It's absolutely crooked. Normally people at AAA can stay here for a discount. Today they're not so sure. It's crooked. I think we should go inside. It's getting awfully wet. I'm having a really bad hair day.
Okay, back to you. I was going to go down here and take a look at the lake while we're at it.
Yeah, there's a good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's so,
Let him get a few more
I'm
minutes.
talking about opening this window and pointing the camera out the window while Sam does it.
Yeah, that way you stay nice and dry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'll do a little report from Lake Champlain. Why not?
Hang on.
What am I going to say about it?
Oh, gosh.
The waves seem to be going in a southwesterly direction.
See, that stone thing isn't even covered down there.
Yeah,
It took all spring for the water to go down below that.
not too big a deal.
No, it's not. I mean, the water's up a little from what it was, but
No, it's the waves.
This is Samantha Smith from the Wilkes-Barre Weather Channel, reporting to you from the shores of Lake Champlain in Wilkes-Barre, New York, the northern Champlain Valley. Right behind me, as you can see, is Lake Champlain. As you can see on the shore, there's waves coming across the lake, traveling to the southwest. There's an awfully strong wind, and there's a whole lot of rain. And this is Tropical Storm Irene, and its effect on our Lake Champlain shores here. It's recommended that people go inside their homes. There's branches flying. There's power outages everywhere. All of Wilkes-Barre, the power is out. Gas stations, grocery stores, everything. Power is out. Everybody should stay inside. That's right. One of my camera crew just reminded me, on a typical day when the weather is clear, the mountains of Vermont, the Green Mountains of Vermont crystal clear behind me. You would see them on any other day. Today it's just a sea of mist. You can't see anything at all. But right back there behind me is the state of Vermont. Did you tape him?
Yeah, I did, but, oh, there it is.
Oh, we've got to record this. We've got to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Well, I'm recording right now. Hold on a second. Let me get the best. Daggone. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from downtown Willsboro. As you can see behind me, the Boquet River is overflowing its banks. This is the morning after Tropical Storm Irene. It's an incredible sight. No traffic is allowed over the bridge. It's just unspeakable.
Look at. Cuts down the resolution. You can smell that again. I don't know whether that's methane or carbon dioxide. Do you know if it's still coming up or is it starting to go down now?
I think it's still coming up.
Holy crap. Yeah, went straight under. Huh? I told you this road was going to flood and we were going to get trapped down there possibly. Ooh.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, what do you want to ask him?
What's your name?
I'm James Provost, Assistant Chief of the Willsboro Fire Department.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Usually in the wintertime in spring when the ice goes out, the river jams up, the ice will stop and the floods over here. But this right here is the worst I've seen last 30 years. I mean, it's just right now, it's unbelievable how much water we got coming down through here. And it's just rising. It's Mother Nature at her best.
Have you ever seen Willsboro get hit with a tropical storm before?
Yes.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
How long?
I would say probably 20, 30 years ago. We got hit with one before. But I think this is the worst round because we're not the only one. Everybody statewide, countywide around us is having the same problem. And right now we're trying to get some manpower from other towns to come and assist us. And they don't have manpower either because they're doing the same thing we're doing. Just trying to keep everything going. So.
Any word on when the power is going to be back on?
Hopefully soon.
Okay.
And that way we can
do more.
Yeah, well, we can do more. Then people can get their sump pumps back running. That's saving us from pumping out cellars. I mean, right now we got probably a list of 30 to 40 pumps, and we only got 2 pumps with 6 guys. And so it takes a while. So hopefully the power can get back on, then you can get the pumps running, and that'll help us out quite a bit.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
All right. Have fun.
Downtown Willsboro, you want to get a shot of this? The flooding in downtown?
I sure did. Yeah, I have been. Go.
Standing here this morning on the bridge overlooking the Boquet River in downtown Willsboro, it's just an amazing sight. Residents are here on the bridge. They say they haven't seen anything like this before, except during an ice storm during the winter. But it's not wintertime, it's summer. And since we've been here, the water has risen about 10 inches. And that's just in the last half hour since we've been here. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and we're told that the water is going to crest at 4 p.m. this afternoon, which means that residents could be out of their homes and there could be some more serious flooding here. And when we thought that Tropical Storm Irene was coming yesterday, nobody ever thought we would wake up to something like this.
Little frog. The good days for frogs. We better get back where we belong, Duffs.
Okay. We gotta get one more shot of the frog. Daggone. Not looking so bad now down there, but the road looks like heck.
I don't know if it's going to, any more is going to come off. I mean, there's nothing much under that bit, okay?
Down trees and branches and residents cleaning up their yards in Willsboro is a typical sight this morning after Tropical Storm Irene. Going to check on one of our campers here. Excuse me, sir. How did you survive the storm last night?
Are they gone? Oh man. Well, there was some raccoons. They got in here. They got into my peanut butter, my checks, and one other thing. Yeah, come on and look. Yeah. I don't know how they got in here. They actually worked the latch of that door to get in here. That's how they got in. They didn't tear their way through the canvas. I'm sure they would have if they didn't know how to open the door.
Wow, the place is ransacked.
Yeah, I better check to see they didn't hack my Facebook too if they got in the door that way. But that's my peanut butter, some of my checks, and they got a whole container of raisins. You can see the container sitting on the ground outside exactly where they left it. But I had to chase them out of here, and then they ran after the dog. They actually charged the dog up against the fence. Well, the second one that I ran out of here did. And you know, I ran and got the pitchfork, but they ran off by then. Then they came back. They first ran up in the trees, actually, right there.
So what do you think brought these raccoons on the storm?
Oh yeah, they're probably just looking for food. They're probably hungry. The hurricane probably disrupted their foraging. You know, but you know, they kept coming and coming right up till dawn, and they kept messing with the dog up right on the other side of the fence. I hope they weren't rabid. But
I'm sick of these hurricanes. I'm moving back to Florida where it's safe.
That says that Irene took out the power and started power outages and blackouts.
How does that make you feel, Danny?
Very sad.
this video is dedicated to our dog Jessie, who's been through 5 tropical cyclones with us. Charlie, Francis, Jean, Wilma, and now Irene. So she survived them all, and this is the dog who helped me chase off the raccoons last night.
It's a 58 Overlander Airstream, gutted, ready to move, to be converted to a recording studio for New York City. Yeah, it's a big project, just getting started. Today's the day it gets moved from the Adirondacks down to Hudson, New York.
Yeah, I'm going to drive right up and around.
Oh, okay. You're fine over here.
pick an Airstream into a building. I gotta give you that. This is a new one. It's a new one. It's a new one. It is a new one, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about this, what? 2.5 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, we've been talking about it every week.
Talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, and we're not talking anymore, we're doing. What floor is this going to?
Like how old my mother is. Maybe a little bit older actually.
Yeah, just go easy. Yes, good. The eagle has landed. Go ahead, Al. Good.
Okay.
Can you pull it in a little more? All right. How do you feel, Dave? Do you feel a weight lifted off your back? Do you feel
Tremendous weight lifted off my shoulders.
accomplishment?
Thank you,
Well
Bob.
done, well done, well done.
Hello, I've driven about 9 hours north from State College into the northern part of the Adirondack Park in upstate New York. And I'm here to visit my sister, who I've just skied with out on the middle Saranac Lake. In the background you can see one of our favorite mountains, Ampersand Mountain. Bodie stumbling around in front of us. But I thought that while I'm here I would take advantage of the wintry weather that they're experiencing here that we're not having in central Pennsylvania to talk to you a little bit about climate and also about the hydrologic cycle and some of the ways in which the forests interact with the critical zone during the winter season.
The difference between weather and climate is an elusive concept for some people, so I'm going to try to describe it to you. Recall that just moments ago the sky was clear and the sun was out to the east, but now we're in the middle of a nice snowfall. This is an example of the weather. Weather to me describes the physical conditions in the atmosphere, and those conditions can change rapidly on time scales of hours to days from region to region and also through time. Climate, on the other hand, describes prevailing weather trends in a region typically considered over years to decades. So while the weather is different today between the Adirondacks and central Pennsylvania, both regions are characterized as having a humid, temperate climate. One of the things that's unique about the Adirondacks compared to central Pennsylvania is the mountains and the topography and the elevation. So this geographic component is important to understanding climate. So mountainous regions further from the coastlines typically have colder, longer winters than areas closer to the coast at lower elevations like central Pennsylvania. In mid to high latitude regions that experience a truly cold winter season, critical zone processes slow down and in some cases cease to function. For example, in the frozen Adirondacks, the water that in other seasons would percolate into the subsurface as groundwater or flow through the rivers and lakes of the region is temporarily stored as ice and snow at the surface until temperatures warm, thaw occurs, and critical zone processes begin anew. We'll reconsider seasonality in later lessons when we discuss the hydrologic cycle and biotic functioning of the critical zone.
There's some houses we've done in the Adirondacks as denoted by the green dots scattered around more where I am around Great Sacanagh Lake. We've done about 33 houses in the Adirondacks to date. And across 40 years, these houses, with an average cost for oil in 40 years of $1.25 per gallon across 40 years, have saved a bunch of money. This sheet involves that. And I'm assuming that the average house burns about 800 gallons a year. Okay? My houses don't do that. Your house does do that. So you bought the 800 gallons of oil, and across those 40 years, we saved, by not buying 800 gallons of oil, these 33 houses, 590,000 gallons of oil. When you bought the oil, 10% of what you spent stayed here, and 90% left here. And so this little sheet shows you that that was $1,000 or so, with about $100 staying here. Well, my people didn't buy the oil, they spent the money here. And went through the economy 6 times. My contribution, my house's contribution, was $4,600,000 to the Adirondacks. The state collected sales tax on that, $147,000. The county's collected sales tax, under $10,000. I didn't dump 11 tons downwind for the oil burn each year. I saved 6,800 tons of not going into the air. And this is more complicated, takes an explanation. We don't need humidifiers or dehumidifiers, and there's not too much in the Adirondack. But because my houses don't need that, they didn't use 500,000 kilowatt hours that my people didn't buy. So the grid had it, all of you, and that saved my people in the Adirondacks $75,000. Why aren't we doing more of this?
Exactly, I love the math.
Now I want to take you to this year, not the 40 years, last year.
Okay.
Same 33 houses. Saved 26,000 gallons of oil, contributed $554,000 to the Adirondacks, contributed $117,000 to New York State sales taxes. This is last year. Contributed $13,000 to the counties, didn't dump 307 tons of CO2 downwind, and saved 22,000 kilowatt hours, which my people didn't spend $3,300 on. How can we keep doing the other thing versus this thing? That's the message that I hope to get across.
Hey Bruce, where can people find more information about these homes? Do you have a website?
Yeah, the website would be, it's on handouts here, it's www.aaepassivesolar.com.
aaepassivesolar.com.
Correct.
Fantastic.
Okay. Now do a break this quick.
It's just after 2:30 p.m. and we seem to have lost power due to Hurricane Irene, or Tropical Storm Irene as it now is, and we're getting some pretty good wind gusts here.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from the shore of the Boquette River in downtown Willsboro, New York. In the Lake Champlain Valley, as you can see, the river is brown. It's very high. This is the fish ladder where salmon spawn during the season. But right now it's a great big mess of mud and water and a lot of rain. There's not much lightning and thunder with this storm, but there is a flash flood warning in effect. And it's a good idea for us to get out of here.
Good night, Irene, it says on the Turtle Island.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a famous old song, Danny. Good night, Irene. No, it was just an old song people sang on their way home from the bar in Jersey Shore. This is a tropical storm. Imagine what it's like being in a hurricane. Does he have lights? He does not seem to have lights. People's cars.
Now this place would have lights. This place is always open 7 days a week.
Yep.
So they don't have lights. Nope, nope, they don't have lights. The electric sign is out.
And
Yeah,
that
it's
means the gas
totally
pumps
dark in
aren't
here.
working. People are going in the dark, buying groceries. I guess they have to have exact change.
Can we do a weather report about the lights being out?
Oh,
Oh, now his flashing lights are on.
I'm
I guess
lucky I
it's
didn't
some
kill my
emergency.
camera. I'm lucky I didn't kill my camera. So I can't keep the rain out of it. Even under my jacket like that, it got soaked. Well, the sign's hanging.
Oh, look, the sign fell down. Oh, we can do a report on that, Doug.
Hurricane down.
Okay, go.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from the Bayview Inn in downtown Willsboro, New York in the upper Champlain Valley. As you can see, there's a whole lot of wind. The wind is so strong, it's knocked down this sign. As you can see, it's crooked. It's absolutely crooked. Normally people in AAA can stay here for a discount. Today they're not so sure. It's crooked. I think we should go inside. It's getting awfully wet. I'm having a really bad hair day.
Okay, back to you. I was going to go down here and take a look at the lake while we're at it.
Yeah, there's a good.
Oh yeah. See, that stone thing isn't even covered down there.
Yeah,
It took all spring for the water to go down below that.
not too big a deal.
No, it's not. I mean, the water's up a little from what it was, but
No, it's the waves.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from the shores of Lake Champlain in Willsboro, New York, the northern Champlain Valley. Right behind me, as you can see, is Lake Champlain. As you can see on the shore, there's waves coming across the lake, traveling to the southwest. There's an awfully strong wind, and there's a whole lot of rain. And this is Tropical Storm Irene, and its effect on our Lake Champlain shores here. It's recommended that people go inside their homes. There's branches flying. There's power outages everywhere. All of Willsboro, the power is out. Gas stations, grocery stores, everything. Power is out. Everybody should stay inside. That's right. One of my camera crew just reminded me, on a typical day when the weather is clear, the mountains of Vermont, the green mountains of Vermont, crystal clear behind me. You would see them on any other day. Today it's just a sea of mist. You can't see anything at all. But right back there behind me is the state of Vermont. Did you tape him?
yeah, I did. But oh, there it is.
Oh, we've got to record this. We've got to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Well, I'm recording right now. Hold on a second. Let me get the best. Daggone. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is Samantha Smith from the Willsboro Weather Channel reporting to you from downtown Willsboro. As you can see behind me, the Boquet River is overflowing its banks. This is the morning after Tropical Storm Irene. It's an incredible sight. No traffic is allowed over the bridge. It's just unspeakable.
Look at. Cuts down the resolution. I can smell that again. I don't know whether that's methane or carbon dioxide. Do you know if it's still coming up or is it starting to go down now?
I think it's still coming up.
Holy crap. Yeah, went straight under. Huh? I told you this road was going to flood and we were going to get trapped down there possibly. Ugh.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, what do you want to ask him?
What's your name?
I'm James Provost, Assistant Chief of the Willsboro Fire Department.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Usually in the wintertime in spring when the ice goes out, the river jams up, the ice will stop and the floods over here. But this right here is the worst I've seen last 30 years. I mean, it's just right now, it's unbelievable how much water we got coming down through here. And it's just rising. It's Mother Nature at her best.
Have you ever seen Willsboro get hit with a tropical storm before?
Yes.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
How long?
I would say probably 20, 30 years ago. We got hit with one before. But I think this is the worst round because we're not the only one. Everybody statewide, countywide around us is having the same problem. And right now we're trying to get some manpower from other towns to come and assist us. And they don't have manpower either because they're doing the same thing we're doing. Just trying to keep everything going.
Any word on when the power is going to be back on?
Hopefully soon. Because in that way we can
do more.
Yeah, well, we can do more. Then people can get their sump pumps back running. That's saving us from pumping out cellars. I mean, right now we got probably a list of 30 to 40 pumps, and we only got 2 pumps with 6 guys. And so it takes a while. So hopefully the power can get back on, then you can get the pumps running, and that'll help us out quite a bit.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
All right. Have fun.
Downtown Willsboro, you want to get a shot of this? The flooding in downtown?
I sure did. Yeah, I have been. Go.
Standing here this morning on the bridge overlooking the Boquet River in downtown Willsboro, it's just an amazing sight. Residents are here on the bridge. They say they haven't seen anything like this before, except during an ice storm during the winter. But it's not wintertime, it's summer. And since we've been here, the water has risen about 10 inches. And that's just in the last half hour since we've been here. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and we're told that the water is going to crest at 4 p.m. this afternoon, which means that residents could be out of their homes and there could be some more serious flooding here. And when we thought that Tropical Storm Irene was coming yesterday, nobody ever thought we would wake up to something like this.
Little frog. It's a good day for frogs. We better get back where we belong, Duff.
Okay. We gotta get one more shot of the frog. Daggone. Not looking so bad now down there, but the road looks like heck.
I don't know if it's going to, any more is going to come off. I mean, there's nothing much under that bit, okay?
Down trees and branches and residents cleaning up their yards in Willsboro is a typical sight this morning after Tropical Storm Irene. Going to check on one of our campers here. Excuse me, sir. How did you survive the storm last night?
Are they gone? Oh man. Well, there was some raccoons. They got in here. They got into my peanut butter, my checks, and one other thing. Yeah, come on and look. Yeah. I don't know how they got in here. They actually worked the latch of that door to get in here. That's how they got in. They didn't tear their way through the canvas. I'm sure they would have if they didn't know how to open the door.
Wow, the place is ransacked.
Yeah, I better check to see they didn't hack my Facebook too if they got in the door that way. But that's my peanut butter. It's my checks, and they got a whole container of raisins. You can see the container sitting on the ground outside exactly where they left it. But I had to chase them out of here, and then they ran after the dog. They actually charged the dog up against the fence. Well, the second one that I ran out of here did. And you know, I ran and got the pitchfork, but they ran off by then. Then they came back. They first ran up in the trees, actually, right there.
So what do you think brought these raccoons on, the storm?
Oh yeah, they're probably just looking for food. They're probably hungry. The hurricane probably disrupted their foraging. You know, but you know, they kept coming and coming right up till dawn, and they kept messing with the dog up right on the other side of the fence. I hope they weren't rabid.
I'm sick of these hurricanes. I'm moving back to Florida where it's safe.
That says that my mean took out the and started power outages or blackouts.
How does that make you feel, Danny?
Very sad.
This video is dedicated to our dog Jessie, who's been through 5 tropical cyclones with us. Charlie, Francis, Jean, Wilma, and now Irene. So she survived them all, and this is the dog who helped me chase off the raccoons last night.
Jesus, it's not Wiley again, is it?
Noodle action.
I think you got a pike.
No idea. Good solid take.
Got a pinhead?
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah, it looks much better than the pike I caught over there. It was only like 3 pounds, I think. Getting closer.
It took a lot.
Could be a bowfin.
I only got a 2-pound test, so.
How much?
2.
Sweet. Sweet. Sweet, this is going to take a while. Have you made anything back on him?
Not much.
Not really.
Want a chair?
Eh.
Oh, dude. That looks like a really solid fish, doesn't it? He's not...
Pretty much anything does on a noodle action rod.
Well, it doesn't look like he's kicking or thrashing. It looks like he's just powering away. It looks like a really big fish.
It's a Laker.
Carp.
You see what I'm saying, though, right? It doesn't look like it cares. It's just trying to make distance. He's only got 2-pound test. He's only got like 2-pound test line on, so.
I meant if we get you up there close enough, we got one of them long hooks to hook.
A gaff?
We got a gaff right there.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is gonna take a while.
You can hear him talking from down here.
Tell you what, while you get this fish in, you're gonna be like the YouTube champ.
Again.
Again. 2-pound test, huh? And a little teeny tiny hook?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Looks like you're making progress. Fish.
Oh.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw something dark right there.
Okay. Don't worse it, man.
They're not coming back now.
Do you want the gaff or no?
I can't tell what it was. May.
Might get his head through the hole.
Yeah.
That's a big largemouth.
Saw it underneath Prager.
Oh, I just saw it move under me.
Yeah.
That was spooky.
Right here. We don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Oh, I thought you guys had it out.
Dom, you got a scoop?
Yep.
Good, good. Can't have too many scoops.
Yep.
He's right here now. Oh, that's a bull.
Oh my God, it's a big pike.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh my God, I saw the tail. And he's fat too. It's a fat pike, not a skinny one.
Ready?
Do you want to keep it? I'll just get his head up.
A 2-pound test. That's awesome. That's a big northern.
Oh, that was 41.
Yeah. Try 42, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Was it Larry's only 38?
Yeah. Larry Andy's brother on the wall. Or at least in the freezer.
I was gonna say probably 4-pound catch, big and full.
2.
No shit. Fish been waiting a while. Nice pike, has it?
Yep. Well, its tail's pretty good looking. Filled up most of the hole.
Tail again. Grab the tail.
Yeah.
Tail. No.
Oh shit.
Don't do it.
That is a nice pike.
I got a crappie in that dead stick.
Are you going to keep it?
Crappie or the pike?
The pike.
Nice pike.
Yeah, he's pointed that way.
I caught a
throw earlier on the jig pole. I got my other jig pole, got fucking tip-up line, I had all of them.
Isn't that funny? They're hitting that hole there, and there's like an 8-pound northern right here.
Oh, I saw him swim by again.
He's right there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's a big fucking stab him no matter what.
Oh, not the line. Oh, I can hear him kicking against the ice.
Yeah. Fucking doing a good job with it.
There he is.
Watch him. He's tired.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe you're not.
I think he just figured out what's going on.
We're gonna try to gaff him in the jaw.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yep.
I don't wanna.
Yep. I don't know if my batteries are gonna make it. Whoa! Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice fight for
Holy cow.
Yep. Right in the lip.
That's great.
That is awesome.
Like you wanted to talk the other day.
You did a good job with it.
Good job, Wiley.
Hey, good job. Thank you.
Let me get it. Cool.
Damn, it's fucking nice though too. Yeah, that's the fucking main thing that people are forgetting here. It's the most important thing, nobody got hurt. These things are replaceable, man. Kid just died in Boonville yesterday, by the way, in an accident.
Really?
Yeah, 24 years old, 25 years old, it's in the paper. Damn. This ain't totaled. This is just his windshield and the two cowls. Was this a 12?
Yeah. That was a fucking wreck sled like that fucking one.
Yeah.
Two of them now.
Well, you know, a wrecked sled is better than a wrecked neck, brother. Better than getting fucked up and killed or paralyzed.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I know, dude. It's over and done with. Ross, did you get pictures or numbers on it? What you guys have?
Neighbors. All right, Nikki. It's replaceable. Hey, got your back, bro. Don't worry about that shit. Glad you're okay. Your dad still did squirt you out of the dick, though. Right, Bobby? Huh? So nothing changes. Stevie still did squirt him out. Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. We'll get that fixed up. That ain't told. If the tunnel's bent, yeah, then it is. Is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. The nuns are all twisted up on that. You see that?
You see this side? Fucking thing total. You're saying yours is bad. You got one broken arm. It's obvious what happened. You ran right into the fucking side of him.
Is that obvious?
Oh, you know, it's 10 grand sitting there.
I know. I see him over there getting off the trail out of the way. Is what I see with those marks.
Yep.
And then he came across the other side. So.
Get a picture of that rock.
Let's see where he hit. Right there. This is the kid on the Arctic hit that, and then shot over here because that guy was in his lane. Oh man.
Fucking total, dude. It's like that one broken arm. And I mean, you can see where he just creamed him. Look at it. Right there's the ski, right down the fucking side of it.
You got full coverage, I hope.
It's going on his insurance, dude.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you have full coverage, and you know, either way.
I ain't paying a dime for it. He is.
Damn.
What's that piece of fish?
Settle down. Keep calm, right, Steve? Damn.
Lovely though. What? good up there, Eli. Keep going, here we go. That's it. Hook.